Now we've gotten ourselves a basic integrated dynamic storage system all ready to go. So now I can access this thing from wherever I am. There is no limit to it like there is with some other storage mods like Refined Storage or AE2. Hello everybody and welcome back some more All the Mods 11. Today we're gonna be getting ourselves a proper storage system. I have had a bit of a storage issue for a little while now, but I want to start getting that sorted out in a way that should allow me to also start some automations. Now, there's a couple of ways that this can be done. I want to use integrated dynamics again, because for those of you who don't know how that mod works, it's a logistical mod that's not too difficult, and it will allow me to use other chests for storage, so it'll allow me to kind of bring all this stuff over here and just work with that. So it will be relatively easy to work with. The only thing is, I need a lot of mineral for me to do that. Where did I put my mineral? Yeah, right here. I've got this crystallized mineral that pretty much goes into everything in this mod. This isn't gonna be enough for my storage system. So firstly, we're gonna need a better way to get that mineral besides just breaking down specific logs from the mineral trees. We can actually do this pretty easy if we first make ourselves this squeezer. Now the squeezer is not too difficult to get. I just need a block of iron and that stuff, and then I need sticks. I thought I had sticks. I could have sworn I had sticks, game. What nonsense are you speaking? I could have sworn I had wooden planks, game. What nuts? What nonsense are you speaking? Oh my gosh, okay, but there we go. Now we got ourselves our squeezer. I believe I didn't want to do that. That was awkward. I believe I also need a lever. So let's go ahead and make ourselves that. Technically, I could get by with any redstone source, but a lever is just the easiest way right now. So let's go ahead and get this. So here we go. Now we've gotten ourselves our squeezer. Do I have any? Okay, yeah, I do. So here is what we do with this then. We just take this squeezer. I can go ahead and put this over in here for right now. And then we would take this mineral log. We can throw this in here, and then I can just stand on here. And we will eventually crush it down, and then we get mineral resin. We can go ahead and stick this thing back up, and it'll let me start all over again. But there we go. Now we got the mineral resin in there. Now, we just need to get ourselves this thing here called the drying basin, which will help us to be able to get more of that mineral stuff from that mineral resin. Now, this isn't hard to get. I just need 4 logs, 2 iron ingots, and some black dye. Black dye just comes from squid inks. We all know where this comes from. This is vanilla stuff. Weirdly enough, I did get both of those squid inks from a single squid, which I didn't know that they came with 2 squid ink sacks. So clearly what's happened here is I found a rare genetic mutation squid, and I just murdered it completely. If I disappear, it was PETA. So all we should need to do now is just put this drying basin here, and then put a fluid pipe here, so that way we can then go ahead and transfer that fluid out into here. And there we go. Now we've got our mineral resin right in here. What's gonna happen is this is just gonna slowly dry, similar to what's that mod called? Tinker's Construct, where it'll take the fluids in and then it'll just dry. And now we got ourselves a block of mineral crystals. So we can go ahead and take that, and then we could break it down. It would be incredibly easy. What I am going to do now is I'm gonna go ahead and then turn this into another block right there. And what I want to do is I want to make a mechanical squeezer, an upgrade to our normal squeezer that'll operate way faster. I still don't have quite enough mineral though, but fortunately, we do now have ourselves a bit of a better way to start getting this. Okay, I should have everything I'm gonna need for this. So now all I'll need to do is just make myself 2 of these energy batteries. What do you mean? Oh, I'm one crystallized mineral short. That is heartbreaking. Now we've gotten ourselves that, which means now I should just need to go ahead and then pick our squeezer back up. And I don't have the obsidian on me, do I? No, I don't. It's in, yeah, right in here, crying obsidian. Let's go ahead and then throw this together. And now we've gotten ourselves the mechanical squeezer. We're gonna go ahead and confiscate this for a little while. I'll probably make another generator later on, but for right now, we just need to go ahead and slap this guy right here, and I can throw our ambrosium coal back in here. And there we go. Now we're starting to generate our power. So now when I throw this in, we will get a crystallized mineral chunks straight up. But we also get that mineral resin, which then gets sent back over into here. So we also get a chance for some more mineral, which means this is a vastly superior way for us to get the stuff that is gonna be at the heart of this mod. So we're gonna want a lot of this. Now that we've gotten these guys all sorted out, now we need to get onto the main components for the storage system. For us to do this, we're gonna need a storage terminal, which will allow us to access it, the logic cables, which is kind of the main point of this mod because it's largely a logistics mod, and item interfaces, which are actually very easy. Let's start with the logic cable since those will go into pretty much everything. It just takes 6 mineral, a redstone, and sticks. Obviously, this is highly easy to manage. We can just go ahead and make ourselves a couple of those. Now then, I need a chest. Let's just go ahead and make that thing real quick. And then I can just surround that in some of these. And there we go. That gets us 4 item interfaces. Then we need the storage terminal. This is where this is gonna get a little bit. We're gonna need mineral glass, which we just need to put a mineral block into here. Not a mineral block, a glass block into here. And then that'll get us the mineral glass. Do I have any? Okay, I have a sand on me. Do I have any actual glass? Okay, I did have some actual glass, so I didn't need the sand, so it can just go back into being compressed into cut sandstone. But for right now, all I should need to do is just let's take this out, put the glass in. So now we should get ourselves our mineral glass. So once this soaks into it, I will need to take it back out because otherwise it'll cause problems. Yeah, there we go. Now we got mineral glass. So now we're gonna need a display thing. This is gonna go down a process. It'll start at these static light panels. All it takes is some mineral berries, an output variable transformer, and redstone. The variable transformer is the main important one. What we're gonna need for this is some variable cards and a piston. This is also largely important for the logistics part of it, but it's not that difficult. We just need all of these mineral chunks and then a paper, and it gets me 24 of these. So they are ridiculously easy for me to get, which means now we can go ahead and make ourselves our output variable transformer, which should then allow me to get myself the static light panel. There we go. Then I believe I need 2 of these, so that way I can then go ahead and make ourselves the display panel, which I believe is almost everything we need for the storage thing. Now we just need to get ourselves this input variable transformer, which is basically just... Did I not have? I thought I had enough for another piston. What am I missing? I'm missing redstone. I am so glad that I can buy redstone, no problem. So there we go. Now we got ourselves a piston. We need for the input to make it a sticky piston. So I had to go to a biome to find slimes that spawn there. That was a good time I spent yesterday trying to figure that out. So there we go. Now we got the input variable, which I ran out of output variables, didn't I? No, I didn't. Oh. I'm missing glowstone. Do I have glowstone? Yes, I do have glowstone. So now we're still not oh, wait, I'm in the wrong thing. Okay, now we're good. So there we go. We've gotten ourselves a storage terminal, which means we should be basically ready to set up a storage system. So all we need to do is just set the item cable to a adjacent storage system and then connect the cable there. Then I can connect the storage table here, and there we go. We can see all the contents of this. Okay, I need to shrink that grid size though, because like, oh my gosh, that is so big. Okay, about there. That's a, okay, yeah, there, that's good. Now we've gotten ourselves a basic integrated dynamic storage system all ready to go. Now, here's the thing. This is good, a good way to allow me to access my storage and stuff, but I kind of want to get some more chests, some more diamond chests, actually, because I can increase it to diamond now thanks to my efforts from last video, which gave me pretty much everything I need to get myself a bunch of diamonds. Heck, I already even made a diamond chest. So let's go ahead and take this out. This doesn't need to be here anymore. We can just go ahead and put that in, and then we want diamond, because we're gonna need a lot of diamonds. So I'm actually gonna need to take this guy back then. Also, there appears to be a baby pigman that made his way into my base. What you doing in here, little guy? Oh, aren't you adorable? Here, come out. Come on out. Come on, just approach me a little more so that way I can push you back into the portal. All right, fine, you wanna stay in there. I'm sure he'll despawn eventually. So, but there we go. We are starting to get ourselves our diamonds. So here's what I'm going to do. I have enough item interfaces to connect 4 diamond chests, or I could connect 4 double diamond chests. Unless there's a way for me to transfer the chests while holding them there, this is gonna get a bit messy. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the chests. I'm gonna connect all of them to the storage system, and you're all about to see some magic.
5 minutes later.
Okay, so turns out I actually could transfer my chest over because I want y'all to look at this. We got a double chest here, right? I can take 2 basic to diamond tier upgrades. We got our diamond chest. Now, if I put bread in here, just some little bread, I can go ahead and take this stuff here called packing tape. It was not hard for me to get, just some of this stuff and some paper. Wait. That's not right. It was paper and a slime ball. I accidentally clicked on the thing above it. Just go ahead and right click this, and now it's packed up. So now I can go ahead and break this. It'll take the whole double chest, by the way. I can put this up. There we go. Because it would go by that side. Okay, that makes sense. And there it is. All the stuff's still in there. I can go ahead and connect this, and there we go. Now I got myself my whole storage system. I'll need to upgrade this with a gold to diamond tier later on. But for right now, this is good. So here we go. We've gotten ourselves our basic storage system. But there is still one thing I would like, and that's a portable storage terminal. All that would take would be making another storage terminal, and then also some more minerals. So now I can go ahead and combine this, and there we go. Now we got ourselves a portable storage terminal. But you'll notice this isn't linked. No matter what I do, I could like shift right click this, I could right click this. It doesn't link. That is because we now need something called the omnidirectional connector. The omnidirectional connector is not difficult. I just need a logic cable and monodirectional connectors, which just take more logic cables and more of these output and input variable transformers. However, there is one more thing on this called the logic director that needs a new crystal, crystallized chorus. For those of you who know Minecraft, we need chorus fruits. Now, I can't go to the end yet, so we're gonna need to pursue another option, which is proto-chorus. Now, proto-chorus is much easier for me to get, but it's gonna be a bit harder because I need to use ender pearls. So I need to hope that I have enough of this stuff. So let's go ahead and just make 4 for now, and then I can go ahead and send that in there, and now we're getting the proto-chorus. 4 makes 500 millibuckets, which means I need 8 proto-chorus to be able to make a full proto-chorus block. So then let's go ahead and then just ask for some more proto-chorus. I just need to, it wasn't enough. No, it wasn't enough. I'm 1 chunk short? That is bull crap. Is there any way for me to get ender pearls then at this stage? I would need 1 more ender pearl fragment. I don't appear to have any of these other stuff. Evil craft I can't do. Dragon's eye, I don't even know what that is. Gosh dang it. Okay then. So what I need to do then is I need to wait for nighttime, and then I'll see if I can kill an enderman. Unless there's a way for me to get normal chorus fruit. Does not look like it. Okay, so I need to go to the end first. Dang it.
Later.
I found an enderman in the nether. I didn't have to wait for nighttime. So let's go ahead and kill you. And come on. Okay, that's ender pearl fragments, but that only lets me craft 1. I need 2 for the proto-chorus. So I need to keep looking around here then. Oh, and also, for those of you wondering why there's no nether fog, I found out something. Apparently in the video settings in this mod pack, there's renders, and you can turn off the fog in your settings. So this allows me to be able to see so much more clearer in here without needing to worry about all that nonsense. So yeah, now I got that to deal with. So 1 more enderman then should do it. Wait, I see him on the map. I see him on my screen. Oh, please give me a proper pearl. Come on. Get away from the lava. Get away from the lava. Come on. Oh, proper pearl, baby. Woo! Let's go get this. Okay, now please give me a chunk. A single chunk has been acquired. Okay, and I don't have enough of this to be able to make a full liquid chorus thing. So that means that this drying basin is just gonna have this now. I can't use any more of the mineral until I get another one of these. That's fine. Okay, so there we go. Now we can go ahead and combine these, and we got our logic director. Okay, so that should be everything. I just need to get the mono one, which, oh, wait, I have everything for these. Okay, that's neat. So there we go. Now we got ourselves the mono, which, hang on. I thought that this made 2. Apparently it doesn't. Okay, well, there we go. Now I got that, which I can then go ahead and combine, and we got the omnidirectional connector. All I need to do is put this guy down here, and then I can right-click this, and now it's connected to this network that this guy is on. So I can access it. I am now connected to here. I can hold 32,000. Oh, wait, no, I have 3,275. Holy crap, I'm missing things. And I can hold 705,000 items inside the storage system as it is now. That's nice that it actually tells me that. I really like that. Okay, so now I can access this thing from wherever I am. There is no limit to it like there is with some other storage mods like Refined Storage or AE2, which are both in this mod pack. I just didn't want to deal with powering those guys constantly, and this will allow me to get some other automations set up early on, which is good. And that's actually another thing that I can do with this omnidirectional thing. If I make another of these item interfaces, let's go ahead and put these here, and then I hook this up to here, I could then take another logic cable, which, where are they? Oh, am I out of cables? I'm out of cables. Okay, let's go ahead and make some more cables then. I could then hook this up together. Now, if I hook this up all the way over to there, it would connect, but I don't need to do that. As with these omnidirectionals, I could go into here, and now I can see all of my ore stuff from here as well, which is understandably very good. However, I think I actually want to go about this a bit differently than just hooking it up like this. What I want to instead do is try to automate this to take the ores up here and then send those guys over to a smelting area, which will also use more of these omnidirectional connectors and eventually hook it all the way back up to this network. I'm probably just gonna need more of these omnidirectional connectors, which means I'm gonna need more ender pearls, which I need a better way of getting those because the Endermen are a bit harder to find. I mean, I fully reached diamond level, so I could probably go to the end. I don't have anything else to do at the moment because up until now, I've had a basic idea of where I wanted to go with the series, but now I'm kind of in a position where I'm a bit stuck because I can't find any more netherite and stuff, so I can't just like go to a deep dark then start my search for all the modium to get myself stronger in that way. I would like to, but I don't know. I guess we'll have to see what happens. Until then, though, be sure to check out our last video of All the Mods 11, where I started automating ores. Bye-bye!